Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Action Figure Obsession. The show where the host, Avian and Loaded, that's me, is obsessed. He's obsessed with action figures. Look at them all, there they are. Already had one mass casualty event today when I was trying to clear off a little space here. See if I zoom in here, you can kind of have the illusion that we're not on this cluttered work table. Holy cow, now that you mention it. Tried to kind of clear a little space here anyway. It's been a few days since I've done a video. A lot going on. Not a lot of it good. Waiting for my car to be repaired. Dealing with some issues some friends are having. And it's life gets in the way sometimes. Yes, it does. But here we are. And we're looking at these guys right now, just for the moment. Oh, by the way, I have a song on this channel called For the Moment. It's about 11 minutes long. And it's about life, the universe, and everything. So give it a listen, For the Moment. Very, very proud of that one. Very good. Recently listened to it all the way through with a friend, and by the time I was done hearing their feedback, I was like, you know what? This is a pretty damn good song. It's cosmic. It involves physics and energy, but it's also a really nice tune to listen to. And probably a little AMSR or ASMR or whatever the hell that shit is that all the kids are doing today. Here's my ASMR video about me licking fly paper for an hour. Don't you love YouTube? Don't you just love it? Anyway, here's some kit bashes. How about that? Because this is a kit bash work table primarily. There are some permanent displays here, like my Marvel Legends 12 inchers from about a decade ago or so. And, my Kit Bash Secret Wars Battle Damaged Superman, now up on a flight stand, y'all. Yeah. We're getting serious now, baby. Getting serious. Some eggheads. Love me some egghead. Some of these figures that went on sale at Ollie's over the last 3 or 4 years, and it's mostly over with now. There's Talos. I bought a couple of him for $10. My Gray Agency guys, the Matt Murdock figure from Spider-Man No Way Home, bought a bunch of those for $10, and I think one for $5 at one point. And, some doubles like Kazar and Man Without Fear Daredevil over here that are already in my display. Rom is in my Cosmic display. So there's some guys that just live here on the table because I like to see them. I like to be close to them. I like to be able to reach out and touch them and say, hey, how's it going today, buddy? How's it going today, Rom? Yes, I am fully caffeinated. Why do you ask? So anyway, was thinking about some kit bashes today. I have a figure coming very, very soon that reminds me of a character from General Hospital. So I thought I'd show you some current General Hospital, one of my favorite shows. I've been watching it for about 45 years, something like that. But these two here on the left is Cyrus Renault, as portrayed by Emmy Award-winning actor Jeff Kober, who was also on China Beach. And he is up for two Emmys this year, one daytime Emmy and one nighttime Emmy, and this old man Hawkeye head looks very, very much like Jeff Kober looked, even the ponytail, when he was playing Cyrus Renault. Laura Collins is the mayor of Port Charles. Luke and Laura fame, she is that Laura. He's her half-brother, and this figure looks so much like Cyrus Renault, just the hammerhead body. And he's even still got the hammerhead fists because that fits Cyrus Renault. He'd have a pair of knuckle dusters. And that's my Cyrus Renault. And it also, when I'm doing Captain America photo shoot, he can also be Dr. Faustus from the Ed Brubaker Captain America run with artist Steve Epting. So he kind of does double duty depending on what I need. And here's your, was this the Amazon exclusive Wolverine with the racing jacket? I think it was, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, with a Chris Evans head sculpt that looks remarkably like actor Steve Burton, who you might know as the prison guard with a heart that was in that James Gandolfini and Robert Redford movie, The Last Castle. From certain angles, this figure looks so much like Steve Burton, a.k.a. Jason Morgan, on General Hospital. And I thought this outfit, even though it's not Jason's usual preference of all black, but it is kind of maybe, Jason taking Britt out on a date, or, Sam or whoever he's with at the moment. A lot of Steve Burton in that face sculpt. And as my wife pointed out, it's the nose and the eyes, and it really is. He looks a lot like Steve Burton, so that's my Jason Morgan from General Hospital. There's my Dr. Faustus slash Cyrus Renault. They're in the back there now. And that leaves us with the Iron King. We've seen him before on this channel. The Iron King, a Eastern European tyrant, the monarch, and authoritarian leader of a very, very small country. Don't pay no attention to the man behind the Iron King. Love this kit bash. Head from the Hydra Stomper. Thigh pouches. And beret from G.I. Joe Classified. The rifle is from Valorverse Action Force. And the hands, which perfectly hold that rifle, which actually a lot of figures can't hold it because it is a very small trigger guard. But these hands, black gloved hands, they do work very well and also complement the black shirt that he's wearing. This used to be the MCU Kingpin, which is a figure that I have zero respect or affection for. But the Iron King is a cool-looking character, don't you think? Yeah. So somebody Peacemaker would have gone up against in Charlton Comics, circa 1969, or in Wally Wood's Thunder Agents. I got to do something about Star Dash Man here with his goddamn feet. He just doesn't want to stand up. But anyway, this is a kit bash in progress, but he has remained status quo. This is how he was the last time you saw him. Got the goggles from G.I. Joe Classified, the head from the Commander Rogers Marvel Legend staff from the Nero figure from the 2009 Star Trek movie wave from Playmates, and an animated Ultron robot hand, because I think that people with robot hands who travel in time and travel the stars like Star Dash Man, I just think that's really fucking cool. And then we have somebody new here. It's really somebody old, because it's the Old Man Hawkeye body that the Jeff Kober, Cyrus Renault Old Man Hawkeye head came from. I have the other one with that long hair, the long flowing hair. I have that in my Hulk display, protecting a baby Hulk. But this is actually the Old Man Logan head, because he's a grizzled, gruff old cuss. And he's got a Desert Eagle, beautiful Desert Eagle, that came with a bootleg Reveltech red Deadpool figure that collapsed and fell apart, and I threw in the garbage because I couldn't get it to stay together, and tried super gluing it, and it just didn't work out that well, my friends. It just didn't work out that well. So this guy, who currently has no name, it is the Old Man Logan head, but it's not meant to be Old Man Logan in my displays right now. I haven't decided yet who he is. Tip of the hat. But he's got the fedora that came with Short Round in the Indiana Jones Adventure line. None of the Indiana Jones figures that came in that failed Hasbro line a couple of years ago came with removable fedoras, but Short Round did, and that's why I bought 2 Short Rounds, so I could have some fedoras for my guys. And I do. I got one right now on this guy here, who has no name yet. And the other one is on Professor X from the Logan movie. Shall we travel the table? There he is with the other fedora. And a bunch of Logans watching over him, making sure he's okay and not screwing up the multiverse. You know how it is. Finally, what I've come to realize is a what-if kit bash. What if Superior Spider-Man had gone the other way, and instead of Otto Octavius occupying the body of Peter Parker occupied the body of Dr. Octopus? I know! What a great fucking idea. It's what if Peter Parker had been, ready for this, Dr. Spider-Man. Not Spider-Man. He's Dr. Spider-Man. And this is him. Kit Bash alternate head from Ned Leeds from the 2-pack with the movie Peter Parker. Hands from my Spider-Man, my big bag of Marvel Legends Spider-Man hands, because I have had probably over 100 Spider-Mans, and they all come with extra hands. So this guy, what's going on with the end of that finger right there? Am I crazy, or there's something going on? I don't know. I'll check that out with my glasses on. Anyway, Dr. Spider-Man. He's really the body of Otto Octavius, but with the mind of Peter Parker. And what does he do? He puts on a lab coat and some gloves because he doesn't want to get, ID'd. And although, he's not Peter Parker anymore, it's Dr. Octopus, and he's probably got a record as long as your leg. But and he puts on his mask, And he's Dr. Spider-Man. Dr. Spider-Man. So these are my guys right here. This is the kit bashes that I've been either working on or playing with or taking pictures of the last few days. Dr. Spider-Man, nameless old guy in fedora, Star Dash Man, the Iron King with the rifle and the beret, Cyrus Renault / Dr. Faustus, depending on which IP you want him to represent, and of course my custom Jason Morgan from General Hospital with the Chris Evans head on the Wolverine body and the racing jacket, and that's the story of that. Bucky O'Hare doesn't really fit anywhere. Maybe I'm writing a song. So he's up there on top of this. He's joined these two 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero figures that I have. So that's that with that. I don't know if I've showed you this. My daughter-in-law gave me this Joker. I think I might have done a little video about him. I love him. He's with all my little short guys because he's a little short, like Jesus and McGrover and Bert and Ernie. Those are the Super 7 reaction ones, the little short ones, but they're great sculpts. They are nice figures. Look at them. Really, really nice. Grover and Bert and Ernie. And there's a story behind that little guy there. Maybe I'll tell it to you sometime. His helmet comes off. He's a weird-looking alien, just like the rest of us. But go over the work table real quick, and then we'll get out of here just so you can see where we're at. We will English, please. We are. This is where we're at. So you got your, in the back there, backstopping everything, or my 12-inch figures. You got the hood up on a flight stand, looking down on everybody, getting ready to bust a cap in somebody's noggin, so to speak. And you got Stan Lee way there in the back here at the far left of the work table. We got some, there's the captain with his Coyote Tan, Desert Eagle, or, it's a Desert Eagle. We got a whole bunch of Tracksuit Mafia guys, the guys in red here in the red jumpsuits. We got a Deadpool Tracksuit Mafia leader. That's pretty cool. I like that. I must like it. I did it myself. We got the movie Blade from the recent Deadpool and Wolverine movie. We got a bunch of Deadpools here. Some movie ones. I did a video on those guys. And then 3 on the Sunfire body mold. I got the blue Deadpool right there. The love of my life. Scarlet Spider right next to him. Blue Deadpool has the Infinity Gauntlet that came with Adam Warlock in that mini comic wave. So there's that. You got your Bruce Banner with his book about science and some Grey Agency guys and Mr. Knight and my Kit Bashed Blade and Secret Wars Dr. Doom right there and an Egghead and another mad scientist and I don't know. I forget. I think I said something about who this guy is. I guess he's Fumbles from Robot Chicken. I don't know who the hell he even is right now. But that's the thing about the Kit Bash table. The great thing about it is that's why they're here, so I can look at them and put the pieces together, take them all apart on the work table in my mind, and put them all back together in a different configuration on the work table in my tool room. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Got a Kit Bashed Peacemaker right back there from the DC movies. We got Black Widow, the 60th anniversary Beyond Earth's Mightiest Black Widow body, that one that was a Target exclusive and everybody wanted. And she's got the retro Black Widow head from 2017 that was a repaint of Mary Jane from the Spider-Man and Mary Jane all new, all different 2-pack. Is that another Chris Evans head sculpt right there? Let me see. Yep, that is. That's Chris Evans. That one looks like Jason Morgan, too. In fact, that might be the one that looks the most like him. I might have to swap those out. Got Drunken John Oliver right there in the center. We got Everett Ross and Jigsaw. And is that Quicksilver? Is that Quicksilver? No, that is Marvel Boy. The other Marvel Boy I have a Quicksilver head on. So I was momentarily confused there. A couple of What If Eric Killmongers, Professor Xavier, Kevin and Matt there. Already showed you them. Whole bunch of Paladins. We got a video about them. There's the MCU Submariner and Black Panther and the movie Eric Killmonger. The Rose, the son of the Kingpin there in the purple balaclava. Some weird kit bash I did with an egghead head. And the body from Chameleon, because I put the Chameleon head on the gray-suited body, and that's in my villains display. Currently, a whole bunch of movie Logans. There's a movie Bruce Banner back there, and J. Jonah Jameson and Cable. Bought him at the height of the COVID panics, and I was panicked, boy. Ran into Walmart at like 9:30 at night. I heard there was a whole pallet of them sitting in the back by the layaway area, and they were there. And I kept my mask on the whole time, and I got in and out of there. I wish I'd bought two of him because I really like. I like Josh Brolin. I liked him as Cable. I wish I had another one of him to kit bash. Maybe do a little painting on them or have some fun. But I only got the one. A couple 7-inch Captain Americas there. The Marvel Select Captain America. There's Dracula. And Winter Soldier on the Fortnite downshift glider. Whole bunch of Captain Americas here. You know that. Movie Falcon, which I'm thinking about just using as the Vulture in my Spider-Man display. Sam Wilson, Captain America. And just generally, is Blue Venom still over here somewhere? What did I do with him? Oh, there he is. He's right there with Man-Thing. So 2 monsters hanging out. There you go. And a whole bunch of caps. The Beyonder. This is just this action figure obsession. I can't help it. Nothing I can do about it. We're almost 350 videos in now. And if you've been watching for any length of time, you probably remember the 300th video. Good time had by all. Appreciate everybody who watches these, however many of you actually do. I do appreciate it. I thank you very much for spending time with me anytime you tune in to Action Figure Obsession. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. That helps more collectors and people that are interested in what I'm doing, this kind of thing, kit bashing and Marvel Legends collecting. It helps them find my channel. And if you disliked it, leave a thumbs down, because YouTube pays attention to that too. So why not be honest and do the right thing? If you're new here, you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. And that way you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video here on the Avian and Loaded channel. And with that, I will say one more time, thank you for joining me on Action Figure Obsession. We're heading on, we're on our way to, I think, the 350th video, if I recall correctly. I don't think we're there yet, but I think we're getting there. Hopefully in the next week or two, I do have a couple of videos I want to do between now and the weekend, so wish me luck with that. Hopefully the stars will align and we will make it happen, as Madonna once sang. Thanks for joining me for this edition of Action Figure Obsession. It means the world to me that you feel that it's worth your time to watch me talk about toys and fiddle around with toys and knock over toys and the whole rigmarole. We're just having fun here. That's all it's about, is just having fun and spending some time together and getting through the day. And really, that is what life is all about. Don't believe anybody that tells you different. Thanks for joining me for this episode, and I will see you on the next Action Figure Obsession.